I forgot. Good evening. It was scheduling me. I had to back out and start it all over again. Hello, Annie. I hope you're doing well. It was scheduling me out a couple of days. Hello, Emily, Destiny, Chrissy, Lisa, Nicole, Charlene. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, look at y'all coming in here. Thank you. Uh, Good evening, Living, Charlene, Sarah, Tasha, Tabitha, Kelly, Savannah, Marie, Belinda. It's been a while. It's good to have you guys here. Lori, Jennifer, Donna, Christine, Angelina, Kathy, Sophia, Tanya, Christine, Kimberly. Good evening, everybody. If I missed your name, hello. It won't let me pull you back down. Hello, Audrey, Charlene, and Kevin, Terry, Rebecca, Joanne, Andrea. Good evening. Thank you for coming over. Hello, Terry, Kayla, and Kathy. Good evening. So, tonight is like normal. We will be doing cards 1 through 36 if you'd like a card pull. If you have a direct question as I'm drawn to you, I'll be glad to answer it. And same thing with spirit. If spirit pops out, then I'm going to say, hey, this is who you have around you. Or if one pops out and says, hey, look at me, then I will be bringing him or her forward as well. Yes, I will be giving away a mini coffee cup reading later on towards the end. So hit that thumbs up button if you don't mind, and share us out to groups or on Facebook or wherever you want. Share us out. We'd appreciate social media. That's right. No, not tonight. Did you have some? Okay.
Yes, real quick.
Somebody's eating. Go ahead.
Um,
It's Michael, my eldest, and my
I
manager.
wanted to say this because a lot of you who are in here right now, or a lot of you in here, are the ones that follow us almost in everything that we do.
We thank you.
And if you're new, thank you for joining us tonight. Um, I hope whoever was getting bullied over on Facebook, I'm very sorry for that, and I want you to know that I really do try my best to keep an eye on the comments. And at that particular time, I guess when that was happening, Mom had me doing something on the side for her, and but I really do try my best to stay on top of that. And if anybody, if anyone is, if you see someone else getting harassed or anything like that, you let us know. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as you can. And the best way to do that is if you can reply back, especially if it's over on Facebook, if you can reply to the comment and say, Michael, check this out, or Gypsy, check this out. And I will do my best. I don't ever try to let anything like that pass. With that said, thank you guys for pointing that out to me, and you guys are amazing. Um, I saw what Sherry posted in group today, and we haven't talked about this as a whole in quite some time, and I wanted to say this. It it reminds me of what part of what we stand for, and as a whole, everyone who helps us, whether it's our winches, whether it's Sherry, our Reiki healer in the group, whether it's Mom or I, we push for positivity. And I understand not every day is going to be perfect, but she asked everyone in the group today, what was that one thing that made you excited? And I know I'm not quoting it properly, but she asked, "What is the one thing that brings you joy in your life?" And you know, if you were one of those people who left a comment, and I can't believe the turnout on that.
I
That was
know, it's
awesome.
beautiful.
We
Oh
had
my
a lot
God.
of comments on there. That's amazing. But when you're having that rough time in your life, if you will sit back and remember that question, what is that one thing that brings that joy into your life? And you think about that, that will change that negativity in your life so fast.
It'll flip it around for you.
And that is part of breaking the habit of being that having that negativity in your life. Whether you're the person that says that's just my luck, or if you're just randomly having a breakdown from something bad going on, that being positive will change your aspect in life, will change your mind frame. Anyways,
Absolutely.
I will get off of my pedestal.
No, I'm proud of you. Thank you. Okay, welcome everyone. That was Michael, my eldest son. My joy, let me throw this in real quick. My joy in life is my angels, Michael and Gabriel. I want everybody to please welcome Lisa Rogers, Brenda White into the live feed. They are my anchors, my wrenches. Please, please say hello. Listen, they give guidance throughout the live feed. They write in all capitals, and I appreciate if you would give them the respect. Read whatever they've got written, because that's how our live feed rolls freely. I have really cut back during the day so I could start doing my live feeds regularly. I was over taxing myself, is a good way to say it, to where I want to do my live feeds, and during the day I do stay busy. So I'm here now. We're working this. We're doing good. I needed a few days. All right, here we go. Um, you're welcome, Brenda. All right, first off, I am answering direct questions. If I feel spirit, I will bring spirit forward to give you a message, or answer, or pulling a card 1 to 36. Belinda Blag says my daughter is doing better, and baby Garcia is also doing well. Thank God. Thank you for the prayers. Oh, sweetheart, we will continue to keep them in our prayers. That's wonderful to hear. And everybody, please continue as well. God bless them. It's good to hear that.
I have to say this.
Congratulations, Grandma. Go ahead.
I have to say this, guys, just so you all know, and even our wrenches, I have to start answering messages now. So if you're having a question, make sure that you're looking at the comments. We have our anchors in here who are helping Mom. So if you're asking a question that pertains to the live feed, but it's not necessarily a question that needs her psychic abilities, like if it's a question about what's going on in here or something, look for the anchor to be helping you. They do a wonderful job in trying to help everyone in here, and I want to thank you guys so much. I'm not going to have my full attention on the comments is what I'm getting at. So you're
We got it.
cut Gypsy some slack, guys. That's all I'm asking.
Thank you, honey. Okay.
Oh, we had a donation.
Oh.
Crystal Blades made a $2 donation.
Woot, woot.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Woot, woot, woot. Hey, look at the little doohickey here.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Hey. I want to go ahead and say this real quick, guys. As you can see, we had a donation. This is because we have Super Chat open. And I want to thank you again. Where did it go? Crystal, thank you so very much. With that said, if you're wanting to make a donation, it is the little money sign beside the comments. Donations will be going towards better equipment so that we can provide you guys with better quality content. And with that said, I want to remind everyone, especially if you're new, please do not ask for a card. Do not ask her a question. Do not ask her to pull up a spirit inside the super chat. This is so that nobody feels like they have to make a donation to get a question answered. And let me repeat this again. Do not ask her a question, any kind of question, inside the super chat. This is out of respect to everyone else in here, so no one feels like they have to. And she is not obligated to answer the question if you happen to ask it in the super chat.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Shanna Rosa, congratulations. Her baby girl is having a baby. Congratulations. All right, this is for Angelina Stewart, Stutetville, number 15. Welcome, everybody. All right, sweetheart. You received, Angelina, this is the sickle, honey. Now, how does this relate to you? All right. Angelina, I feel like there's somebody in your life you need to use that sickle, cut them down to size. I want you to think who's taking a lot of your energy. And that's what I feel. I feel like I don't know if it's verbal and they're wearing you down and causing you to, I feel like they're causing you a lot of heartache. And when I say heartache, I don't mean like it could be with love, but I mean just troubles because they're weighing heavy on your mind and what they're saying. And I do feel like it's a lot of what they say is taking a toll on you. And I feel like you have to stand up for how you feel. And by standing up for how you feel, you cut them down to size. Use that sickle and cut them across those knees, whatever you got to do. But don't hesitate, all right? And I feel like you have been. But you've got to do this for your own self, for your own well-being. And if I'm wrong, Angelina, you're welcome to tell me. But if you can't think of who it is right now, I feel like let them say another word to you or whatever's going on, and you're going to say, oh, sugar, that's who it is. But I really feel like you need to cut them down to size. All right, let me know if this resonates with you. Oh, I haven't even hit the bottom here. Here we go.
And guys, if tonight's your first night, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell to all. She goes live right after Facebook every night, Monday through Saturday. So if you are enjoying the live feed either over here on YouTube or on Facebook, make sure you subscribe. We start off on Facebook at about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we head over here, and I don't ever really like to give a direct answer of when we'll be here. It's just right after the live feed on Facebook. So anytime after 10 o'clock, we're over here.
That's right. Thank you. Angelina says, I will keep an open mind. I may have an idea. All right, sweetheart. And a lot of times these are a heads up. So if you have an idea, then it may not have gotten so bad yet. But I do feel like if it's not going on now, it will. And I mean as in the near future, or very near future. So I'm sending my love and prayers to you, honey. That's fine. Alanis. Gypsy, I tend to find myself talking out loud to my grandmother, Maddie Bell, who died from cancer when I was 6. I was wondering, does she watch over me or hear me? Honey, if you're talking to her, yes, first of all, yes, she's around you. She is absolutely around you, and she's very proud of you. Um, you've recently made a decision. You stood up for yourself and you made a decision, she says. And she is very proud of you. You're a very strong woman. Um, Finding yourself talking to her is natural, especially when they're around, because you're drawn. You have that urge that you have to. So so just know, that is what you're supposed to do. And yes, she hears you. Um, she comes around you late afternoon, early evening, and I really feel like supper time is one of her favorite times of the day. So that's probably when you feel her the strongest. All right, sweetheart? All right, this is for Kevin, number 7. Good evening, Sue. Kevin, number 7.
Button isn't working.
What?
This isn't working.
And 7. Okay, this is yours, Kevin. Now, you have the moon and the stars. This tells me a few things for you. All right? I do feel like you have a good intuition. Don't second guess it. Now, the stars usually mean two different things. It means, or it can mean a lot of things, but usually I feel that you have goals you need to put into action, that you've set goals to the side and it's time to pull them out, put them into action. I feel that for you. It also means that you have spirit coming through in your dreams. All right, I feel that for you. Now, first of all, let's go back to the goals. I feel like you need to, there's something that you have been tossing around in your head and you need to go ahead and put it into action. I feel like you'll have good success, whether this is, when I say good success, whether this is to fulfill your need and, your satisfaction, or if it is to pursue and bring in income. Whatever it is, just do it. Just do it, enjoy it, because I feel like reaching that goal will be an enjoyment of yours as well. Now, spirit wise, I feel like you have a grandmother. That's the one I feel. All right. I feel like there's a couple, but the grandmother is standing out. And I feel like she literally comes and just visits. This is their time. And see, I could hear my mother saying in Sola, this is their time in our dreams that we can actually interact like when we were together in the real, in life, okay? And this is where I feel like she comes and she talks with you. She enjoys her time with you because in turn you're talking back. You're right there with her. And I say dreams, but to me, they're so real, I consider them visions. So I want you to think about what dreams you've had. And if you're not remembering, start thinking back and write them down. All right? In the morning when you first wake, before you think of anything else, think about the last thoughts you had. And lots of times this starts stirring up your dream thought, okay? And write them down throughout the day, throughout the next few days. Go back over them, and you'll remember more bits and pieces. And thank you, sweetheart. I hope that gives you a little heads up. That's what these are. It's a heads up for everybody that's in here. It's pretty much a heads up. Uh-oh. All right. Destiny, unless you two can really talk things out, forgive and forget, because you're wanting things to get back to the way they were. I don't really feel like they'll ever be completely back to the way they were. Do I feel like you'll get together? Yes. I feel like you need to set some goals between the two of you and write them down and talk about them. You need to go over things that have, I feel like there's some things that haven't been said that need to be discussed. And once you discuss, once you discuss them, I want you to let it go. Get it out between the two of you, all right? And then just let it go, all right? And once you can do this, and the two of you can see eye to eye on some things, I do feel like it's going to get almost back, maybe not ever back to the way it was originally, but I feel like you guys have a good life ahead of you. All right, this is for Crystal Blades, number 7. Crystal Blades, number 7. 3, 6. And number 7. Crystal, you have the tree of life. All right, I feel like there's somebody in the family or those that are around you in the family that are having problems, and you're having to be a strong anchor. And I feel like not only a strong anchor for them, but for you as well. I feel like you give your heart and soul. Um, you give, you give, you give. All right. You're an anchor for your family. I feel like I actually feel like I'm being pulled this way and that way from family members for you. Or it could be very close friends that you consider, some of us consider a very close friend family. But I feel like you got to learn to say no. You got to back off a little bit and take care of yourself. Be that anchor for yourself and heal inside out. I hope that makes sense, because that's exactly what I'm feeling for you. This is for Crystal. I hope that helps you, Crystal. All right. I don't know if you all are noticing it, but I am having trouble saying certain words tonight. I have a spirit here. He's not come out until now, but he is affecting me talking. And he has a speech impediment. Um, I know he has a hair lip, but that I don't think that's what it is. Okay, I think he has a speech impediment as well. He is. When he passed, he was in his late 30s, early 40s. He did pass from. He OD'd. Okay, I don't know if that's a word that I can say, but he did, and he is looking for family members. Now he worked in a bowling lanes. He's showing me he worked in a bowling lanes. He was a maintenance man in a bowling lanes. And if you can relate with this, let me know. He just wants you all to know that he is fine. He's sorry for the trouble that he caused everybody. And see, I feel the words are coming out much better now. I have not been, I feel like I have been all eaten and strained and he wouldn't come out. I wasn't able to spit out like I am now. All right. So if he relates to anybody here, please let me know. He just wants to tell his family he's sorry for the heartache he caused. He was finding, and this is what he's saying, he was finding release from the medication, and he's calling it medication he was taking. He was finding relief. Like he, right, he was feeling overwhelmed. And this was his way of letting go. And he did, and this was the demise of everything. But he just wants his family to know that he loves them, he's sorry. Now, he was a maintenance man in a bowling lanes, and see, things are coming out so much easier now. So if you can relate to this, let me know. If you should come into our live feed later after I've posted this, feel free to either comment below in the comments, or shoot me a message. And I don't see anybody here. Haven't you have you noticed that with me tonight? I have. It's been bothering me. And maybe it's just me. All right, this is for April, number 17. April Callahan, number 17. Oh, by the way, the other night, and I think it was the last night I was live last week, I did a reading for a lady. I did a reading. I pulled a card for somebody. And she's in here all the time. And for once, I didn't use the last name. And it just so happened she asked the same number as another lady with a similar name. And from what I understand, she kind of went off in the live feed about this. I want you to know that if you think I've called your name, say it. Just say, "Were you talking to me?" Okay? She was referring that this had nothing to do with her and everything. And I went back and watched it, and I was trying to tell her the only person I knew who I read it for. And it just so happened it was similar, the same card and everything.
Same card, same name.
Yeah, almost the same name. Almost the same name.
Well,
The first name, yeah. So don't hesitate. Ask, okay? All right. Who did I call? I didn't call anybody. Yes, I did. This is for April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. 17, honey. You have the K9. Now, the K9 tells me you're a good friend. You're a friend. When you become a friend, you're a friend to the end. Now, I do feel like you're going to have a friend approach you. You're going to have a friend approach you about her relation. It's a female. Approach you about her relationship and dig a little deeper. No matter what she's telling you, dig a little deeper, get her to spit it out, because I feel like there's going to be some abuse in this and you need to go further as far as giving her guidance, all right? I feel like when she comes to you, she's going to say this and that and this and that, but she's not telling you the whole story, all right? So get her to open up to you so you can get her the help she really needs, all right? And again, I feel like this is a heads up for you, and I've got you in my prayers. You're going through a lot, you said. And I can't help what I see in the card for you, but I'm going to tell you, I got you in my prayers, sweetheart, and God bless you. Everybody, keep April Callahan in your prayers. Good evening, Lisa Skelton.
The enter button's not working in messages on Facebook for some reason. It works, the button works, but not on Facebook for some reason.
You'll have to show me. I'm not sure I understand. Kevin was asking if you called him on number 7. Yes, I read him. Kevin, you're going to have to go back and move it back. You were one of the first ones I read, I believe, like second or third. So go back, sweetheart. I did read you. All right. This is for Crystal Medina, number 12. Crystal Medina, number 12. Becky Lewis. Everybody has a guardian angel watching over them. Tell her. Absolutely yes. And probably more than one. Can I tell you who it is? Not on guardian angels. They step out like spirit guides used to. Now I can pull up spirit guides. But guardian angels have to step out. But everybody has one. At least one, tell her, honey. What number did you want? Okay, 18, 20, 21, 22. All right, Crystal, you have the anchor. Now, Crystal, before I even go with the anchor, you have a woman. You have a mother figure. It's a mother, grandmother, great-grandmother around you. I believe it's a grandmother. She had, all I can tell you is she's got beautiful blue eyes. Her eyes are very predominant, very blue, beautiful blue. I believe she had dark hair, and I can only see the frame. So if she has gray, I just see the frame and it looks dark. She's around you, and I got this wave while I was counting out of heat, which tells me the love she has for you. Um, she comes around you. Now, she comes around you, Crystal, noontime. For whatever reason, she's around you for about an hour at noon. And one of the ways you'll know she's there is I feel like you'll feel like that's the best way to explain it, like a hot flash. All right? And it just kind of hits you in the face and washes down over you. Um, and then I don't know if she's visiting others. She comes back around in the evening time, like supper time on. All right. Now this is, like I said, she has blue eyes. This is all I could see of her. Oh, excuse me. Her face is oval. Um, she has nice round cheeks, but other than that, it's oval, and her eyes are very blue. All right, so So now, with that being said, you had the anchor. The anchor tells me that I feel like something's coming up in your life. I would say in the next 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to have to anchor down money wise. I feel like something's going to come up that it's going to take a toll on you for money. Don't worry, just do what you got to do. Be strong for yourself. That's what the anchor is. You know, be steady, be strong, ground yourself, all right? But whatever it is, you'll get through it. And I feel like within a few weeks, things will be back to normal for you. All right, and that is for Crystal Medina. Yes, my Nana, I miss her. I talked to her here and there in my dream last night. Oh, that's wonderful. That's why she's stepping out. Wonderful. I'm so glad. All right. This is for Stacy Sullivan. Stacy, number 21. And you know what? I am going to give a bag away here tonight as well, even if I have to make up another one. I've got 6 that I'm giving away. These are treasures, and I will explain it in just a minute. Let me do Stacy's, number 21. Just a minute. I'm sorry. Fixing to sneeze. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What did you want? I forgot. Hold on, I'm sorry. 21. All right. You have the horseback rider. Now, the horseback rider tells me for you, you have some news coming in. And I do feel like the news is going to come in from a good friend of yours. You're going to hear good news about this friend, all right? Which in turn affects you. For whatever it is, it will affect you in a major way. You'll be excited. And like I always say, these are a heads up. I feel like this is coming, I would say, within the next 5 to 6 weeks. All right. And when I say that, I mean anytime between now and 5 to 6 weeks for you. All right. But it's going to be, you're going to hear from a friend. She's going to be excited. It is a female. She's going to be excited with good news. And in turn, this good news will fall on you because this will affect you as well. So good luck with that. Let me know what it is, if you can share it, and when it comes to be, all right? Now, for anybody that's new in here, that isn't on Facebook in my live, I'm downsizing. We're planning on moving, to be honest, in a few months, okay? So in turn, I am downsizing on some things, and I have crystals, and I have just different things. It relates to whether I had it prior to me going full time as a psychic or not. It doesn't matter, but it deals with spirit. It deals with spirituality. But I have a few pendulums, crystals, different things that I've collected. The pendulums I've made, different things I've made. But I've got little bags that I've put them in, little velvet bags. And tonight I'm going to give one away. Here's the one. Here's the one I showed on Facebook. I don't make these to sell. All right. These are things that I've made for myself. I think I had Michael in mind when I made this. It's a pendulum, but it's nice and heavy. It's a manly one, I feel, but I would use it. But it is actually made out of a crystal um, that has the faucets on it that you would hang in a window. So you could actually hang this in your window, and when the sun hits it, it reflects all these rainbows in your room. That's what it was meant for originally. So, but it has a nice weight. This is just one of many different things. So I will be pulling a name here in just a little bit. Um, I'm not waiting to the end. I want to pull it in the middle here to give away, and all I will ask for you to do is message me on Facebook with your address, and we will get it out to you.
So guys, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. That's the easiest way to show Gypsy some appreciation. And if you would like, you're welcome to share out onto your other social media platforms. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Sorry, I had to throw that in.
No, I'm glad you did. Thank you, sweetheart. All right. Now, thank you, thank you. Jenny Young, I need everybody to please keep Jenny Young's grandson in your prayers. Keep Jenny in your prayers to give her strength. Do you fight for him? I can't say what I want to say, but yes, absolutely, sweetheart. Do whatever you can do to get him out of that situation. All right? Yes. All right? I know, I feel like, yes, it's going to take a toll on you, but that's what God puts us here for. We're here for our children and our grandchildren. You know, this is our life. Yes, honey. I am sending you my love and my prayers, sweetheart. And please, everybody, keep her in your prayers. Keep that baby in your prayers. Brenda White, thank you. Okay. This is for, excuse me. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I need numbers between 1 and 36. I haven't said it since the beginning, but I'm pulling numbers. They need to be between 1 and 36, okay? That's how many's in my, pardon me, in my deck. This is for Lisa DeMayo, number 9. Lisa DeMayo, number 9. Thank you, everyone, for sending prayers. Okay, you have the storks. The storks mean something new coming in your life. Now, I'm going to pull another number and let's see what's new, because when you think of storks, I don't know about y'all, I think of babies. So let's see if there's something else or if it represents a baby. So that was, Lisa, that was number 9. Let's go with 18. 16, 17, 18. Okay, you had the horseback rider. So, for me, what that represents, a new friend, somebody new coming into your life, a friend, is what I feel, all right? So be open. I know you will be. But I feel like this is going to happen, I'd say, within the next couple of weeks. And I do believe it's a male. All right. So wherever that goes, that's between, I feel a strong friendship. I do feel a strong friendship. All right. I wish you luck with that. Let me know. All right. Now I'm going to scroll through this and grab a name right now. And this is not the end. This is going to be for the treasure bag. Aha! Emily Tucker. Emily Tucker, you are the winner of a treasure bag from me to you. Please message me. I know you will. Within the next 24 hours. Congratulations, sweetheart. Emily Tucker. All right. This is for Amy. Where'd it go? Amy Adams. Emily. Woot, 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 woot. Hold on just a second. That was for last? Yeah, please. I'm sorry, excuse me. All right, Amy, number 14. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Amy, 13. And number 14. Hey, girlfriend, you have the fish. Now, all right, Amy, I get two things out of this. And I know you don't want to hear it. Not the first thing. I feel like there is somebody around you that has a substance abuse. All right, the fish, you think of a couple of things, but right now the first thought, I got two, and the second is better, but I want to get this out of the way. Somebody has a substance abuse, and the first thing you think of is drinking like a fish. Okay, so they could have an alcoholism, an alcohol problem, or they could have a substance, drug problem. So for it to pop out, for me to feel it, that means you need to possibly reach out if you haven't already, and if you have, maybe do it again, get them some help, or remove yourself from the situation, which I feel like you might have to do that. All right? Now, the second thing I feel, though, is the money. I felt them both. I do feel like somebody owes you money. I don't feel like this is from a job. Maybe they don't owe you money. Maybe it's a gift. It's gifted to you. But I just feel like you're going to receive some money. It may not be a whole lot. It may be enough to put some groceries in the cabinet or gas in the car, something like that. But I do feel like money coming in, possibly in the next couple of weeks, all right? I'm just worried about the other. So I want you to do what you got to do. If you need to reach out again, do. If you need to remove yourself from the situation, do. All right? I'm sending you my love and my prayers. Everybody keep Amy Adams in your prayers. Oh. Did you hear that? That was spirit. No, not really. That was my water bottle. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lisa. And you're most welcome, Amy. All right, this is for Sandra, Lisa, Licea, number 7. Thank you for the prayers, everyone. 7. You have the mountains. Now, Sandra, I feel like I feel like over the past year you have hit your hills up and down. All right. Um, no matter where you're at right now, I want you to know I feel like the next few months you're hitting a plateau. And I feel like you have a good few months, at least to the end of the year, something to look forward to. I feel like things, if you have hit those rough roads here recently, things are really going to settle out for you. But no matter where you're at right now, I feel like it's a smooth path. You're at a clearing, all right, and you're going to see how things are just smooth through the end of the year. And I'm going to send you my love. I think that the way I feel about it is, I hope that's the way it is for me as well, what I feel for you. And I'm sending you my love, sweetheart. All right. This is for Jenny Phillips, number 5. Okay. You have the moon and the stars. Now, all right. What this stands for you, honey, is I really feel like you need to use, the moon tells me you have a good intuition, but there's somebody right around you that you need to help with your intuition. Help them decide on their path. Stars can mean goals, dreams, things you need to work towards. And I feel like there's somebody right around you that you need to help out. Go with your gut feeling with what you tell them, your intuition. Go with your gut feeling. Help them out. Help them get to that goal they need. And when I say that, with guidance, okay? They have to work towards it, but I feel like you can give them some guidance, all right, honey? I hope this helps you. I hope you can relate with this, and I'm sending you my love. You're most welcome. All right, this is for Amanda. Amanda, you have 44. I'm going to pull 4 for you. My deck is 1 through 36. Good night, Amy. I'm going to keep you in my prayers as well. God bless you. Thank you, Brenda. All right, Amanda. This is Amanda, and I never say it right, do I? Opez. Orapez. All right, Amanda. You have the moon. You have the whip and the broom. Now, the whip and the broom. I feel like there's somebody you need. No, this is for you. You need to look at your work schedule. Look at your daily structural schedule, whatever you're doing. You're putting too much time and effort out and everywhere else. You need to work in time for yourself. All right? So, you need to brush away, and that the whip and the broom, that just is a symbolism. All right, what I'm telling you is reorganize your situation, your time. All right, and put in extra time somewhere. Make time for yourself during the week. You know, even if it's one afternoon, a few hours, whatever it is, Amanda, you got to do this for yourself, all right? Whip yourself into that. Do whatever you got to do. Make time for yourself. All right, honey? I hope that helps you. All right, my darlings. We've been here almost an hour. I am going to pull a name for a mini coffee cup reading. I want to remind you that don't leave because I'm not going to announce it, but now um, I want you to remember that if you'd like a private session with me, I am a medium. I offer open guidance. I offer all kinds of help. If you would like a session with me, please feel free to message me uh, in the description. There's a Facebook link. Feel free to message me there. And the winner of a mini coffee cup reading is Ashley. I can't pronounce your last name. Ashley Demontigny. Congratulations, Ashley. You've won a mini coffee cup reading. Please message me within the next 24 hours. And if I don't get to you tonight, I will tomorrow. I want to thank everybody for finding me tonight. I plan on being here regularly again. Just had to take some time for myself. I love you all. God bless you. See you tomorrow night.
Bye, everyone, and thank you so much again to our anchors
Oh,
and for the donations as well.
thank you. Thank you. See, what would I do without him? Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Lisa. I love you both. Thank you for the donations. We love you. Good night.